But what if you don't have a effects loop and you would like to use a delay pedal? And if we follow this traditional signal chain, you would have a gain after the delay. Simple answer would be to cut up some gain from here and maybe add a overdrive. It could be more boutique, sophisticated or whatever, but everybody knows this one. So instead of driving your amp from your 12AX7, you could drop it a bit onto the level that you can actually control the dynamics with your guitar. And you can boost it up with additional overdrive, and then you can place your delay pedal in the middle. If you think it other way around, you have actually created an effects loop or the same signal chain idea. Let's say other way around to think this is that I would drive a very clean amp. Now I will put all the gain out. So there's no gain in this amplifier at the moment. All gain I have is coming from this box. This is my gain sound. And now it goes to the delay and it goes to the clean amplifier, which amplifies the guitar. So if you are having clean sound in the first place, you wouldn't need to worry about effects loop. So you could think this distortion pedal or any other, nowadays there are pedals that are considered to be as foundation overdrives. You could think them as a preamp of your amplifier. They pretty much do the same thing. If you have Friedman has a pedals like that emulate the preamps of his amplifiers. So you could actually use the pedal output and put it to the effects return and replace the whole preamp of your amplifier and just use the power amp. But I wouldn't recommend of using lots of gain from the amplifier. Okay, if your amplifier is well made, it's really nicely tweaked, you might do that and you might have a great sound. But if it's not, I would really try to find the spot from the amp that it still reacts to your playing dynamics, and then get a overdrive pedal or two and place them to kind of achieve additional gain stages. In this scenario we would have overdrive and distortion, and we want to have the milder pedal closer to the amp, which is the overdrive. So let's think that we will have just a bit of gain that we're going to boost with this one, and if we're going to press this one, it will be the same thing that you would use your amp's third channel or high gain channel. And still this delay pedal, it's in the between of the gain stages, so it doesn't get cut out that much. So normally the people think that you would necessarily put your delay pedal on effects loop, but it's not always the case. For thinking the same thing other way around, you could actually have lots of gain from your amplifier and drive your delay pedal against that gain. You could create something really unique. I know many bands who does that, and then the thing is that all your delay repeats are gained and they sound more percussive. So that's definitely not for everybody, but for some occasions that might be also a good idea. I know I'm saying this once again, but don't unnecessarily think that you would need to use the effects loop, but you'll have to understand that what is the preamp for, what it does, and that you can tame it a bit and get your gain elsewhere and place the effects between these gain stages. And I'm sure you would enjoy and be surprised that you would get lots of different voices and tonalities out of your amplifier.